Good evening. It is Wednesday and time to discuss essential oils again, which is kind of cool. I just noticed I put that up there because I thought it would look really cool, but it looks really dodgy. But I'm going to show it to you because this arrived in my mail today. So I'm officially a silver wellness advocate, which is kind of exciting. I got the certificate, I got the pin. It's official. It is a thing. I'm a silver. So loving that. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in while I get started and wait for people to sort of jump on and follow along. Now, today I have played with the slideshow a little bit. So hopefully I didn't do a run through. So I'm hoping that it does actually go through quite clearly, in some sort of order. I have put up the links to a few different things on the side here. So to the oilhut.com, because that's the site if you need oils, that's where you can go. If you want to get any notes or have a look at the other online courses that we have, to theoillady.com is the place to go. And if whilst we're talking and, myself or Susie or Kana, any of the classes that you get involved with, whilst we are talking, if you do see or hear, make a roller bottle, or if you need this, More Than Oils New South Wales is the place for that. So I've put that link up as well. I'm just waiting for it to sort of show on the TV. And yep, Karen's question. Karen has asked, does she just stay on Facebook? And you do, Karen. So I think on the screen, it should actually ask you to just follow along. So you just follow along is how it should work. Oh, yep, there I am. We're moving along. And the links are there. That's good. So all the links are there in the comments that I've mentioned. Hello, Dean. Thanks for joining us. And over the last week, I have gotten myself quite impressed with myself. So I've actually done, in collaboration with the Essential Oil Academy, who I get a lot of my classes from, I've done a bit of a guidebook. And so it has in it all the basics. So every class that we start, we usually go over the basics. Okay, so that guidebook is all the basics and a little bit about me, a little bit about my team, a little bit about doTERRA, a little bit about, how to use your oils. And so there's quite a lot of information in there. I think it's like 20 pages or something, but you can download it and just look at it on your computer. So you don't have to print it off, but you can. It is printable. And so that guidebook is there as well. So you'll see the link where I'm looking at my screen over there to see whereabouts it is. So the link will be below the screen. You'll see it there. So it'll look like this. This is what the link looks like. Grab your copy of the guidebook. And like I said, so that covers all the basics. So it will actually cover all the information that we cover in this class. But if you want the specific information from the topic specific class, then you'll need to go into To The Oil Lady and grab the rest of the information from there. Anyway, that's where we're at, and we're going to get started because I can see that we've got a few. Karen, can you just let me know if you can actually see this now? Are you seeing the post? So if Karen can just let me know, that would be great. Hi, Irma. So what happens with this particular one? So a lot of us are used to Zoom meetings, and this one's a little bit different to a Zoom because this one just goes straight in on through Facebook. That's where I've scheduled it to go. So what happens is at the moment, I can see your comments. So I can see that Irma's here. I can see that Dean's here and that they've said hello. But once I actually go into the class itself and make that white screen, where is it? Just there. Once I make that a little bit bigger, I won't be able to see everything. But I will come back to this before we finish off. So if you do have any questions as we go, pop them into the comments, and a lot of them I will see some, but because it's live streaming to 2 places, it depends where, like, that will depend where I see it. So it's all good. And sometimes it does. So the ones that are on the page, it has come up as I can see that it's Irma and Dean. But if you're watching it from Together Inspiring Amazing Group, then I may not know who you are. Okay, it will come up Facebook user. So don't stress. Feel free to go, hi, it's Karen, so that I know who it is instead of just going hi. That would be great. Okay, now we should just continue and get started. So we're going to go through quite a bit of information, but a lot of it is on one of these, on the Natural Solutions little handout that you can pick up from consultants, from wellness advocates everywhere, or if you pop me a thing, or if I remember, I actually have a virtual copy of this, and I'll put it in the comments as well, so you will be able to get a copy of this form. And so we cover sort of a lot of the stuff on the front page, the first couple of pages, but then it does have like quite a comprehensive price list, and it has like the wholesale, the retail, and the PV value, which are things that we're going to talk about a bit later. And most importantly, if you're not quite a computer illiterate and feel comfortable going directly onto a computer and enrolling, there is a paper copy of the enrollment form so that you can get oils into your house. So that is what we're going to talk about. So let me change this screen and go to my thing, and here we go. So it is Essential Oils Made Easy. So welcome to Wednesday, the 21st of October is the night that we're doing this one. So Essential Oils Made Easy with the Together Inspiring Amazing team. So that is my Facebook team. There you go. That is me. I am the team leader. I am an aromatherapist, have been for about 25 years, and I've been a wellness advocate with doTERRA for close to 5 years now, I think it is. And on the side of me there is my top line leaders. So these are the guys that so I have a few legs in my business, and these guys are up there and assisting me and helping me, and some are more out there virtually on Facebook and things, like Susie from Oil Teams Essential does amazing classes. Emma, the information Emma has is great, but she's busy with her real job, so she's sort of a little bit more behind the scenes. Same with Jody, but they're still there and they're regular contributors and support for me. The goal of this class is to empower you, okay, so that you understand how you can get oils into your home. There are 3 cool things about oils we're going to cover, and we're going to cover 3 ways to use oils. And I'll ramble on a bit as well. So, and like I said, if you've got any questions, please pop them in and we will do it. These 2 things are 2 facts. So I should have found a third one, but these are the 2 facts that I absolutely love about oils, is just how quick and effective they are. Okay, they take 22 seconds to get to your brain, 2 minutes to be found in your bloodstream, and 20 minutes to affect every cell in your body. Okay, so they work amazingly. And the fact that's not there, so there, I do have a third one. The fact that's not there that I love is the fact that within 24 hours, there's no traces in your body. So you don't build up an immunity to using essential oils. So you can use them regularly, and they work quite quickly. And, sometimes you'll use things and you'll only need it for a day or 2. Other times you're going to use things sort of pretty much on like a permanent basis. Now, I use frankincense every day because I love it, but I love how it makes me feel as well, and how I can, articulate sentences and things like that. And when I don't use it, I definitely notice that I haven't used it. So they are very effective. The second bit there, how do you approach your health? And a few times during tonight's presentation, I may mention things like, are you taking a proactive approach to your health? Okay, especially when we talk about starter kits. And that's why you guys are here to learn, to find out how oils work and why you need them in your house. Because being reactive means that we have a problem and we work out how to deal with it, which long term is probably okay. But if I've got a headache, taking a reactive approach to it isn't going to help me much. Okay, because it's already there, it's already throbbing. I need help now. I need to support it. I need to have those things on hand to help me get rid of it or help me through the headache. So taking a proactive approach to my health does the opposite. Well, I will still get the headache, but instead of having to go, oh no, I need to go to the chemist, or I need to order this, or I wish I had that. By taking a proactive approach means that I hit it head on. I've got the lavender sitting here. If the lavender doesn't work, I've got the peppermint. If the peppermint, isn't quite doing the job, I've got the past tense. And if it comes on super strong, I've got ice blue. So I've got a proactive approach because I've got it. Now, an even more proactive approach is to use my oils for things like emotional wellness so that I don't get the stress headache in the first place. So reactive and proactive. And so you may hear those words again tonight, but this is what they mean. And, there's lots of ways. We really do need an integrated health system. We need to have our medical and our fitness and our well-being all working together. And that is being proactive, okay? Not just relying on one of those, but relying on all of them gives us a proactive approach, which is awesome. So 3 cool things about essential oils. I love that they are safe. They are 100% natural. They are have no side effects and no addictions. They come from the plants and they have amazing health benefits. And the oils that we use are certified pure, therapeutic grade, pure and potent and amazing. There's a picture there of I don't know what herb it is, but some sort of plant. And it literally says 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herb. So to put that into perspective, if you're doing, a big batch of spaghetti sauce, you want to put a big batch of basil or parsley or oregano in it. Okay, so, ideally you've got masses of it growing in your backyard, like my neighbour. I don't. I kill it. I'm hopeless at growing herbs. But ideally, I would love to put like a handful of fresh basil or fresh oregano into my pasta sauce. Now, if I don't have a handful of fresh basil or oregano to put in, I can use 1 drop of basil oil or 1 drop of oregano oil, and I'm going to get that flavour through my pasta sauce. So it's the same on me. I don't need to use a ton of it for it to work. I need to use just a little bit to make it, to get it into my system and to get it to work, which is the second point there. They are effective. Essential oils can actually permeate the cell membranes in every cell in our body. And that helps with free radicals. It helps with cellular health. It helps us combat disease. It helps us feel better. It helps us, our stress levels. And if all those things are working and our cells are really strong, if we do get a bit of a knock, we're not going to collapse in a pile, okay? We're not going to, I know when we're stressed, well, there you go. Perfect example. I have a zit right here that has come up in the last couple of days because I've had a few stresses on me recently. And you know what? I'm actually coping really well with them considering sort of they've been a bit full on. But my body is reacting okay. The toxins are coming out. So, which is fine. That's what I want. But cellular wise, I feel quite strong. And, I'm not going to stress out, catch a cold, and get sick and have to spend a week in bed. And because once you start that cycle, it just keeps going. So being proactive and having strong cellular health means that I can take the bumps as they come without falling apart, which works for me. I actually like that idea way better. They are affordable. Okay, they are pennies per dose. I'm going to talk about frankincense a bit later. Frankincense is like $120 or $130 a bottle, which I get. When you first hear that, you kind of go, really? You want me to pay that for that little bottle? But when you think that there is 250 to 300 drops of oil in that bottle, and frankincense, you can use one drop every day. You don't need to use a lot of it. So it does become that bit affordable. If we're talking about, well, I get it wholesale and 250, it's under 50 cents a drop. Okay, so even if I make myself up a nice roller with 10 drops of it in it, I'm still only looking at $4. Well, that's a coffee, and I can make myself a roller with frankincense that's going to give me a whole pile of benefits and is actually going to last me a couple of weeks. So for the price of a coffee, so worth it. They are affordable. I get that they are a little bit more expensive to build your collection, but that's why we're here. That's why we're wellness advocates with doTERRA, because we can show you how to build your collection and how to get them at better prices, and even how to get a free oil every single month. So that's why we're here. Anyway, 3 oils across the bottom there. Now you can see, hopefully you can see. If you're on your phone, you may not see it, but there's 3 little coloured dots next to the words of the oils there. And those 3 little dots are ways that we can use oils, okay? And we're going to cover those in the next screen. So that one's good to know. So there is 3 ways that we can use them. Peppermint is an energizing oil, okay? 1 drop of peppermint on your hand, breathe it in, and like you feel your head go, okay, I'm ready now, let's go. If you're a bit sluggish or you're a bit tired towards the end of the day and you've still got to get home and you've got the freeway and your brain's just going, oh, really? Drop a peppermint on your hand, seriously, breathe it in, and you'll be like, right, let's just get this done, get home, do what we've got to do. So peppermint is brilliant and promotes clear breathing. It cools the body down, relieves head tension. It's a great oil. On Guard promotes healthy immune function. It soothes a sore throat. It is cleansing for home and hands. And so the lady I was talking to yesterday that has there is a compliant and a non-compliant way to say it. So I'm going to go with compliant today, who has seasonal issues with certain plants. On Guard, a drop of On Guard on her feet every single day will help boost her immune system so that her body doesn't react as negatively to the effects of the seasonal issues around certain plants. So On Guard is beautiful, and it's such an amazing oil. It is actually like the base of doTERRA's laundry detergent, it's toothpaste, it's cleaning products, rollers, cough lozenges, mouthwash, hand cream, what is it, hand sanitizer. There is a hand sanitizer and a hand wash. That was the other one I was looking for. So On Guard is amazing. And Sharon, I was talking to Sharon today, and out of all the beautiful oils we have, Sharon says, you know what, Taya? She said, I actually love the smell of On Guard. And I'm with her. It is beautiful. It has clove and orange, and it is a really nice smelling oil. So you can just put On Guard in your diffuser and know that, that you're breathing it in, you're boosting your immune system, you're cleansing your home. It is just, it's a gorgeous oil. Moving on, because, otherwise I could talk for an hour, which I plan to, but not on guard. Lavender, which is probably the most famous oil, apart from frankincense. Lavender is probably one of the most famous ones, and it is calming for the mind, calming for the skin, and it's an antihistamine. So it is another one that you can use if that whole seasonal thing really bugs you. 1 drop of lavender to help you sleep of a night time, and it is gentle enough. You can put a drop in a bath for a baby, like to help calm them down, or a drop with a little bit of hand cream, and just as a massage on your hands would be lovely as well. And especially with little kids, that actually helps calm them down. When I used to babysit Tani's little one, she would get a bit, Tani would leave, so the bubba would get a little bit, not agitated, but a little bit upset. And knowing Tani had oil, so I would often just go and get a drop of the lavender and put it on my hands, and I didn't even have to touch or, massage the bubba's head, but just having that smell there, the baby just almost instantly calmed down and was quite happy to have a bit of a snooze and just sit with me instead of being agitated, which was really nice. It calms the central nervous system, so it is an amazing oil. Righto, I did mention 3 ways to use them, and here they are. So aromatically, so in a diffuser, so like this one in a diffuser is great. And with the diffusers that we recommend, they're all cold mist. Okay, they're ultrasonic, so they vibrate. The mist comes out without heating it up, which means absolute worst case scenario, if one of your lovely children was to knock it over, you would have a puddle of cold water. That's it, just a puddle of cold water. Now, into those diffusers, 4 to 6 drops of essential oil is all you need. So if you're just using one oil, then I usually do about 3 drops. But if I'm using, balance and tangerine, well, then I'll put 3 of each in, or 4 and 2. Just depends what I'm doing, what combination I use. But I don't use more than 6 drops, because you don't need to. It's a waste. 6 drops will work just as effectively. Cleanses the air. When you use your diffuser, cleanses the air and helps to support the respiratory system. Okay, positively affects your mood. Topically is another great way to use it, and I tend to find myself that the topical is the one that I use every single day without fail, because I'm in and out of the house, I'm off to work, I'm off to, yesterday I went networking, that was great. So I use them topically a lot. And so I use my base of fractionated coconut oil, and I mix them up into a roller bottle, and I use my oils that way pretty much, well, every single day, at least once, if not 15 times. Okay, so my Intune, I use it as my perfume. I roll it on my neck, I roll it on my wrists, and I find that, it absorbs into my skin. People tell me hours later that, oh, you smell, divine, you smell great. So, I completely forgot that I had used it, because I use it every day and my body recognizes it now. So it's not an irritant to my nose, because it knows that it is quite safe for me to use. Diluting it with coconut oil is good, makes it go a little bit further, but it also helps with the absorption into the skin. Okay, if you use it straight on your skin, more evaporates, and you'll still get a lot into your skin, but percentage-wise, if it's in a carrier oil, it breaks down and your skin absorbs more than if you use it neat. There are some that you can use neat, like I've used lavender neat for sure on pimples and things like that. I've got neat helichrysum, but I've also got helichrysum in a roller that has fractionated coconut oil. And when I cut my fingers a couple of weeks ago, if you go back through my page, you'll see the photos of the before and after. I used the roller. So I used the diluted helichrysum, and within a week, they were healed. Where's my camera? So if you can see them, my fingers actually had a cut quite severe across there, and this one here was quite deep, and it literally you have to look hard to see the scars now, and that was only a couple of weeks ago. But the helichrysum in the fractionated coconut oil worked an absolute charm. It was brilliant. I loved it. Well, I was very impressed that I got my fingers back and didn't need stitches and things. So that was great. You can use some essential oils or some doTERRA essential oils internally. Okay, so a drop of green mandarin in your water. It's like cordial without the calories, and it tastes great, but it has health benefits for doing that as well. Okay, so you can put some things in your water. You can put your lemon in your water. Just today I was talking to a lady about lemon and Smart and Sassy, and she puts a drop of each in her water, just to help her metabolism, which, she uses it to assist her diet, to assist her body function that way. You can put them in veggie caps. doTERRA have veggie caps. I haven't got any doTERRA ones here at the moment. You can get veggie caps and make up your own. I know that Faye uses the flu bomb a lot, so you can make up your own and do them that way. And you can take some, just a drop under your tongue. A drop of frankincense is awesome. Sam uses copaiba. Which other ones do I know that people actually do use that way? Copaiba, frankincense. I'm thinking there was another one that I was thinking about. Doesn't matter. There are ways that you can use it under that. Now, if you are going to take them internally, please, please, please make sure that you are using the best essential oils that you can find. Don't use the stuff from Ronnie's or whatever. And as much as I love those shops, don't use the oils that you get there. They're not pure essential oil. Okay, so make sure you are using awesome, awesome oils like doTERRA, and research. Know what you're doing. Okay, so that you feel confident about it. And don't just go, oh, I really need that, and go and put a few in. One drop. All you need is one drop. There is an app, and I think I looked at it the other day, and it's like $7.49 a year, and it is amazing, and it is called The Essential Life. Okay, so if you Google or go to your Google shop and type in The Essential Life, it is a little green square with a white leaf in it. That app is brilliant. It is definitely one of my favorites. Okay, so aromatic, topically, internally are the three ways that you can use your doTERRA oils. I can see we've had a few others join us. So hello, Vicky. Hello, Frank. Hello, Karen. And Cheryl has joined us as well. So we've got a couple of new ones there. A few of these ladies are part of my team, so I'll mention them again a little bit later. And Frank, Frank's knows I've been talking about oils for 20 years, and poor Frank has heard me talk about them a lot. So it's all good. I know he loves them. Otherwise, he wouldn't listen in. Okay. Who wants to feel awesome? We've all been knocked about a little bit this year, just with circumstances, with life, the whole thing. This supports your system. This is doTERRA's #1 product, and it is a nutrition and vitamin and omega-3, 6, and 9 supplement that you take. Okay. There's a month's supply in the 3 bottles. You take 2 of each morning and night, and that's your whole food multivitamin. It is antioxidant, cellular health, longevity. It's your omega-3, 6s, 9s as well. So it is brilliant. There's a whole list there of things that it does, and that's just the start. Okay. It does have a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. So you can contact doTERRA if you just go, this is crap. Otherwise, I don't know anyone that's actually done that, because it is awesome. Okay, it's a brilliant product, and it does make you feel awesome. And when you have your own wholesale account, it's good value, and every couple of months you get it free. So it is, if you use your loyalty rewards. So it is a brilliant product. And I have, if you go to teatheoillady.com, there is actually a class specifically on this, just on this this vitamin pack, the Lifelong Vitality. So brilliant vitamin. Okay, a few more oils. Now, these oils, along with the three we've already talked about, are in the starter packs, like the Family Essentials and the Home Essentials, the Nature Solutions. These 10 oils, or these oils that we're talking about, there's 10 in total, are your proactive approach to your health. These 10 oils are the ones that you should have at home as your first aid kit. Okay, these are the ones that you need for that there will be something in these, in amongst these 10 oils, that, you know, if you stub your toe, you've got something. You've got ice blue for the pain, you've got lavender for the infection. Okay, if you've got a bit of a cough or a cold, you've got Easy Air to help you breathe. You've got lemon to clean your house so that you get rid of the germs. You've got On Guard to boost your immune system. If you're feeling a bit yucky in the tummy, you've got digestion. So these oils are your proactive approach to your health, and it tells you there what they do. I'm not going to go over it, but I will mention that the bottom two there, Ice Blue and Easy Air, don't have the little green eye, and that's because we don't take them internally. Okay, these ones we don't take. There's plenty of other ways that you can use them. Don't take them. Okay, Ice Blue is that phenols. It's that really strong mentholy one that gets in and relaxes your muscles, and is the base of like the rub. We have an Ice Blue rub, and we have a roller in this one. And if you've got your own account from the States, you can actually get this in a capsule form that isn't the oil in capsule form, but it is a capsule that complements and has the same properties as your Ice Blue, and it's a natural supplement. So that one is quite amazing. Okay, next screen. Oh, frankincense. I did mention frankincense. I absolutely love it. Promotes calm feelings, anti-aging, and it helps your cells perform optimally. And that's why this is one that you can put one drop under your tongue every day to help your cells, to help cellular health. It's the base of DDR Prime, which is another supplement that we have that helps with your health. So frankincense is beautiful and has just always been my go-to oil. And I remember reading in a book years ago, I'd been craving frankincense. Every time I went to my oil box, it was frankincense that I needed. Every recipe I looked up had frankincense in it. And I'm just like, what is going on? And I opened this book once, and it said frankincense for the mentally overwhelmed. I just went, oh, okay. All-time favorite. Absolutely love frankincense. Orange is happiness in a bottle. Energizing, invigorating, uplifting to the mood. It's great burnt, like diffused in your diffuser with things like your frankincense, or with anything if you want to add that citrus smell to it. But again, like the peppermint, one drop in your hand, and it is your bottle of happiness. I love it. It is beautiful. I use wild orange or citrus bliss because they're very similar. I use those in my car. So I will put a drop on the seat in my car. Car smells great. I feel energized, and I'm good to drive home. Love this little chart. It just gives you a bit of an idea of those top 10 oils. So I'm going to let you look at that for a tick because I need to blow my nose. Gotta love that seasonal thing. So Annie, you're not the only one that suffers from it. I've got the front door open because my daughter's due home from singing in a minute, and yeah, so sitting here, and that's how it works. Okay, so that shows you. So things there, well, seasonal threats, there's one there. if you can see it, where's my little thing? Okay, seasonal threats. So lemon, lavender, and peppermint together work on fighting off the seasonal effects of the weather. Okay, we can use this one in our cooking. It's an antioxidant, but all of these ones are immune support, germ busters. You can use tea tree on pimples for cleaning, skincare, nail care. It's brilliant. Okay, these ones here to cleanse, disinfect. Okay, you can sort of see as we go there along the chart that they work together or separately or have many uses. And I mean, this is just like a really quick overview of what those 10 oils can do. And what you see pictured there, they're all 15 ml bottles with your ice blue as a 5 ml. That is your Home Essentials kit, pretty much. The Home Essentials kit does come with a diffuser as well. There is 3 ways that you can purchase oils. Retail's great. I will sell you an oil. If you say I need, I will sell it to you, but I will charge you retail, and it's great. Works for me. But for you, I would rather you get it wholesale, because that's me. Why pay retail when you can pay wholesale, basically? So you can get the best products at great prices. And I can show you, or myself or any of our team can show you how to get them wholesale. And that third one there, which relates to the little chart, is to get them wholesale on loyalty rewards. And that way you get free products, you get points, you get free product of the month, you get bonuses. There's a whole lot of ways, a lot of things that you get from doing that. Now, trying to remember which order I've done the slides in. I'm going to hold that thought and come back to it. Okay. So loyalty rewards, free product of the month. So it just depends on the size of the order as to what benefits you get. So, a 125 PV order gives you your loyalty rewards percentage back. You earn points from it. You earn referral bonuses and commissions, and you get free product of the month. So it's a great way to not just purchase your oils, but actually have your oils paid for, because that works too. I like that one. Nature's Solution Kit. This is a brilliant way to start. If you sort of go, I'm done with, the other stuff, or, I've just cleaned my house out, I need a fresh start. This kit is brilliant. You've got a box to store your oils in. You've got your ice blue rub. You've got your vapor stick. You've got fractionated coconut oil. You've got a diffuser. Absolutely brilliant kit, this one. So that's your Nature's Solution. If you're not quite at that point, this kit is my new favorite. This is a new one. This is the emotional wellness one. Citrus Bliss, Elevation, Balance, Lavender Peace, and Adaptive, and a diffuser, $226 delivered to your door, wholesale prices for a year. Okay, so brilliant kit, this one. And as you can see from the little chart again, you can mix and match them for different things. So in your diffuser, if you put, what have we got there? If you put 3 drops of Balance and 3 drops of Lavender Peace, you've got your wind down. So that one is great. So there's plenty of different ways that you can use this particular kit and get the benefits from it. So excellent one. Next one is the Home Essentials and the Family Essentials kit. So these kits have the same oils. The Home Essentials has a diffuser and all your oils are 15 ml bottle. The Family Essentials kit is the same 10 oils, no diffuser, and all in 5 ml bottles. So, that one's a budgetary one. Whatever works, whatever, if you're kind of like, yeah, I'm not quite ready to, but I'd like to try, then go the Family Essentials. Okay. If you sort of go, well, I've got to buy a diffuser anyway, then get your Home Essentials. They are a great place to start. And same as with the wellness one, they will give you 12 months of wholesale prices, and you're part of our team, and we show you how to use them and encourage you and just give you lots of ideas. This is another kit that I do like. This is the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit. And if you sort of start with the Family Essential, you can actually get this one at a later date, Or you can start with this one and just go, you know what, I just want oils to put in the diffuser. I want ones that are going to shift the mood in my house. This one is brilliant. Comes with a diffuser and the oils. Now, if you sort of go, look, I'm interested, but I don't know that I'd use those 10 oils, but I'm really interested in the seasonal support, seasonal wellness one. So this kit over here at the end, this is your seasonal wellness. Everything in that box is about getting your immune system and, you know, opening your lungs and breathing better and fighting off germs and things. So that one is the one that you might look at. Okay, if it's sleeping, you know, if that's your biggest issue at the moment, then the bedtime bliss one is a great one. Or, you know, if you've been sitting on your bum for too long during the last couple of months and you really know that it's time to go back to the gym, active sports would be the go, especially even if you're just talking about walking around the block. Okay, if you haven't done it for a while, then the ice blue's the go. You want to use something that's going to support your muscles and not hurt, make you hurt afterwards. Righto. Here, I knew I'd put this slide in. I just couldn't remember where. Okay, I'll get to that. 3 types of people. Are you one who wants to live the wellness lifestyle? Okay, who wants to use awesome products that are natural and good for you? So your essential oils and then all your home spa stuff. Like we've got skincare, we've got shampoos, conditioners, body washes, laundry detergents, lip balms, lots and lots of different products to that things that we use every day. And if Natalie's watching, that green tube, Natalie, that's what I'm going to show you tomorrow. Okay. Do you or are you the type of person that once you find something that is awesome and you love, do you want to tell all your friends about it? Do you want to tell everyone about it? Well, that's a great way to get your products paid for. Okay, so instead of saying to your friends, I'm putting an order in, you know, if you need anything and charging them retail, you can go, look, I got this great kit. It is brilliant. I love it. You should do it. Well, then you're sharing, and that's how you can get your products paid for because there are bonuses for doing that. And then there are those of us that are building a business and we're really trying to earn an income from it and make an impact. And you know what? Make an impact. I've been sort of thinking that, you know, that's kind of an odd statement. But when I buy a bottle of frankincense, the impact that that bottle has around the world is amazing. Okay, so it's not just me that's buying frankincense. There are people everywhere buying frankincense. And because of the way that doTERRA sources its oils and does the co-impact sourcing, not only do they buy from the farmer, but we're supporting and helping economies around the world in, you know, like just people having control of their own finances, but they look after the farmers. They don't try to grow everything themselves. They look after the villagers. They give them a fair price. They look after, you know, the farmers, and just amazing. There is a website called sourcetoyou.com.au, and the stories in there are amazing. So whilst it might feel for me that I'm buying a bottle of oil, that bottle of oil makes an impact because of the process of how that bottle of oil came to be. And so I'm super proud to be part of doTERRA and, you know, making that impact in the world. Where do you start? Top health concerns, and this is up to you, but I'm happy for you to do it. If you've got a few ideas, you know, if you go, oh, you mentioned immune system, you mentioned sleep, you mentioned, you know, sore toe, write down or send me a message with your top 3 health concerns, and I'll come back to you with some ideas of ways to approach them. Okay, I had a lady sit down today, and I was at Mount Annan, and she sat down today because literally she needed a chair because she was hurting and her daughter was shopping, and she sat down. So I asked her a couple of questions. Anyway, we worked out what her 3 top health concerns were fairly quickly, and she's got a whole pile of information, and we'll go from there. So write them down, or just give me an idea of what's going on, and we'll give you some ideas to help support that. Okay. And there is definite joy in sharing oils. Just seeing people, hearing their aha moments, hearing their stories, hearing how oils have changed their lives is amazing. And I love it. And we'd love to hear, or I'd love to hear from you in regard to that. So if you do have a positive story that how oils have impacted, share it into our Together Inspiring Amazing page, or even just send me a message for it, because we do love to hear your stories. Okay, are you hauling buckets or building a pipeline? Hauling buckets is when I turn up at the shopping centre every single week and I just sell retail. Okay, I have to rely on people coming back to me every single time to do that. Building a pipeline is what I'm trying to do. That's why I encourage you to have your own account, so that you can do the same thing. And that way you don't have to find me next month when you run out of your favorite oil, because you've already done your account and you know how to do it. And that's the difference. And it's a brilliant system. There is a system here. They do teachers. Well, doTERRA do teach a system. There are plenty of ways that you can earn. It is doable. For me, totally, I want to replace my income. I want to make an income. That would be awesome. At the moment, I'm in the supplement my income, which is great. And I'll be honest, I'm on the lower end of that. And somewhere I'm between getting my oils paid for and that lower end every now and then. So there's a few things there: Elite, Premier Gold. So silver is in the middle of there. So I'm ranked in the middle of that one. Haven't quite got to that. That would be nice, but it's doable, and it's one of my long-term goals. My team is amazing. I love my team. There's so many of us now, and we come from so many different backgrounds and careers. I've got my physiotherapist there. I've got massage therapist, the dog walker. I've got the Susie who does crystals. I've got Kylie who does healing. I've got Leanne who does meditation. Therese who sells candles. Ingrid the beautician. There's so many of us there, and we do lots of. Where You Been's a cafe, but Renee loves her oils, and I love that Renee is part of my team. Here's another group. There's more of us. There is quite a few of us. And like I said, career-wise, job-wise, we all do different things. But you know what? We all love our oils. Okay, we've all got an oil story. We all love sharing them. So something to think about. And it could totally work for you if you love your oils as well, if you love talking to people or, helping people. And there, like I said, there is a system and can get things done. There is a possibility there. And I love this little saying. This saying says, the only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it. So there you go. It is there. You can have it. You need to be proactive and decide that you do need it, and it is your time, and it is time to take control of what's going on in your as far as your health and your well-being and things go. Looking at our comments here, Kylie's saying that the DDR Prime. Yeah, I forgot about that one, because I take the capsule of the DDR Prime and I take the soft gel of the Copaiba. So they're the two that I take each day, but Kylie takes them under the tongue. So, there's a few. Kylie wouldn't just pick up a bottle and go, oh yeah, whatever. She has looked at that and researched it and is confident to use that one. And here are some other ones. She uses turmeric, ginger, celery, digestion, smart and sassy, pink pepper, and cinnamon bark in veggie caps. And, there's some pretty strong oils in there. So a veggie cap would definitely be a safer way to take those ones as well. So it is doable. Like I said, diffusers are great. My favorite is the roller. I'm sitting here. I've got a few oils there, but the ones that I can grab straight away are all my rollers. I've got them for all sorts of things, and I've got them in the door of my car. I've got them in my handbag, so they're ready to go, and I can just use them, and I don't have to worry about it, finding a diffuser or staying in the room long enough for it to make a difference. So I tend to use them in a roller a lot. And if you want to know more about how to make rollers and things, that guidebook, where is it? This one here. If you download that, that actually does talk about, and there's some guidelines and some grids in there giving you ratios and things about the best way to make your rollers. So like I said, it's a good guidebook. Anyway, Kat's with us as well tonight. I'm going to finish this class and move on to the next one because I can't see the time. What time is it? I've got 10 minutes. Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about fighting fatigue. Okay, because I get that, we're all tired. We've all got busy lives. We're doing things. So we're going to talk about oils for fighting fatigue. And I was going through the notes, and you know what? I don't want it to be a mega long night. So we're actually going to go through half the notes tonight, and then we will go through the other half next week. And the good thing about that is if you miss it tonight, you've got a week to watch it to do the catch up before we do it again next week. And just a shameless plug for the other classes. Which one? Where is it? There. That one there is the link for Susie's Friday night classes. So Susie talks about oils and crystals, and we're always open to talking about oils and how you can get them, but she also has some beautiful crystals for sale as well. And she only puts up the ones that are relevant to the topic. And I think we're still doing anger at the moment. So we've done chakras, we've done empaths. We're going through a few emotions now. So we're doing anger on Friday night with Susie. And that one is a Zoom class. So go to that link, find the Zoom number and join in that class. And then we have another class on Tuesday. Now, the Tuesday one, Kana usually just puts up just a few days before, so I don't have a link for Tuesday night's class. But 7 o'clock on Tuesdays, we have a holistic wellness class. We talk about all sorts of things. So last night we had a really interesting conversation with a stylist, with somebody who, helps you with your wardrobe. And so that was quite enlightening. And we've spoken to a hypnotherapist. We've spoken to, we've had... who else? We've had Susie talk about her journey. We've had the nutritionalist. So we've had a few different things with that one as well. So some great classes are available there. If you go to the Oil Hut on Facebook and go to events, you will find all the events that that my team are involved in, and you're welcome to go to any of the classes. And if you enjoyed this one, you're welcome to come back next week. We do cover the basics each week, and I'm happy for you to, invite your friends along and things like that. And if somebody has invited you to class, just let us know who's invited you to class so that, we can thank them for bringing you along. Righto. Well, I'm going to go and drink a glass of water and get ready for the next one. So I'll see you in 5 minutes for oils for using your essential oils for fighting fatigue. Okay, see you soon.